Okay. Now, what is conditional state? Once again, conditional state. So, conditional, or you can say that is if else, right? So we'll have ideally we can say what is if else in Java. So if else is what? Ideally, this is a block, okay, where we'll have if is used for if it's used to check, we can say if it's used to check any condition. Okay, like that condition is true or false, true or false. So ideally what happened, we'll put condition in if block, like this is the structure if and then condition, right? And condition, so if condition is true, we'll got something, else if condition is false. So in this case, if block is not executed, ideally you can say if block is not execute. So we'll go with a very simple example. So what is that? Let me create a new class that is test if else. And let me create a package com.java.test condition. So now I'll have conditional state. All right. So I'll just go with the main block first of all. Now see, condition ideally comes as if. And see what type of parameter ideally comes inside this if. That parameter is of Boolean type, remember. That is a Boolean type that has a parameter as Boolean type. So either Boolean returns true or false. For example, if I'll say if 10, and now I print sys out true once again. True, true. Else I print false. I print false. So what happened? See what is 10? 10 is nothing. We are not performing any comparison here. So what we need to do, either we need to perform some comparison which have a return type. Like see, I'll declare an integer a equals to 12 semicolon. Now I'll say it if a double equals to 10. So this is a comparison. Okay. In any programming language, ideally, equals to is a assignment operator that is used to assign a value. For example, I'll type a equals to 10. It means the value of a is 10. But if I'll type a double equals to 10, so that is a comparison. Okay, that will going to compare the value. Like if the value of a double equals to 10. So now this is a Boolean section, right? If a double equals to 10, so we'll go true, else we got false. So let me run this code. We got false, right? So it is very clearly saying if your condition is true, so that print here. What I'll do, let me put everything in command sysout, everything, and let me print the data sysout. See, a double equals to 10. I'm just trying to print this. Now, what it gives us as an answer, let me run this application. Again, I'm getting false. But if I'll type 12, let me run this again. I'm getting true. So see, that is very clearly saying we are getting a Boolean related operation. And remember, this println can print anything. Okay, that can print Boolean data because right now we are printing the Boolean data. So that's why it is redirecting to this API, right? And now I'll just go with double quotes. I mean, we don't record anything there. Let me remove this line and let me unconnect this. So this is a very common section, a very common explanation of if else. Right now we can test some basic program like even and odd. So how we can check that any number is even or odd. So ideally for that we are going to use the modulus operator. So what modulus gives? That gives you the remainder. For example, if I'll go with 10 mod 7, so that gives me the value 3. If I'll go with 7 mod 10, it gives me value 7. So remember, if this value is higher, so that will give the lower, so that will give you the same value. Okay, so if a mod 2 double equals to 0, so we can say that number is once again even. Even. Okay. Otherwise, number is odd. So this is very simple example. to test if else. So we are getting if, right? So that's it.